Hi guys, hope you're well. I wanted to do a quick video because this video is very fitting with the times. I want to show you the quickest way that you can make money with Amazon affiliates, or one of the quickest ways. I mean, you can build sites, get them ranking, make money, keep the sites, build them up into authority, keep monthly income coming in. But if you need money even quicker than that, one of the quickest ways is flipping a site. But maybe you've tried it before. Maybe you've tried flipping a site without success. Maybe you've been thinking about it and never been able to put the pieces together. I want to tell you some main things that you need to have in place and a couple of things that people miss out that will really affect what your site sells for and how you can charge more as well per site. Okay, so I'll run through that, and I've also put in the description, if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, in the box, if you want to do this together, I've put an option for that, but there's only 5 spots for it. And what we do is we flip a site. We build a site for you, we flip it, okay, and what you get is a 20-page site built for you, 15 product reviews and 5 keyword pieces, completely SEO'd, all of the banner and graphics so it looks nice, all of your affiliate links put in. I'll explain why in a second. Search console and stats, very, very important. You get that set up for you. I do the Flippa listing for you, and I actually do a video for the site showcasing the site and how it's built and so on. And I'm also adding in some bonuses in there personally from my Amazon affiliate courses as well, because I own them. I can put them on your listing and give them away to the new owner of the site, which will allow us to charge more for the site that we're actually flipping. And also what I'm doing with this, you'll see the link below, and there's a video going through everything. It's not a long video, but do go through it. It's got everything that you get in there. But I've also got a guarantee on this that when you do this with me, you will make at least $150 to $200 more than what you pay. So I've got a full guarantee on that, and a guarantee that you make $150 to $200 plus. That's the bare minimum, more what you pay. So if you just want to get going, the reasons for doing this is, number one, you can finally flip a site and get some money coming in. Number two, the biggest reason, not just the money off the initial flip, but the biggest reason is that you'll be able to do this again and again whenever you want to. You'll see exactly how I do it, how I build the site, how the listing works, how the YouTube video that I'm doing for you works, and you'll have everything in place to do this anytime that you want to. And it will also give you some feedback on Flippa, so you can start doing it again easier, okay? And you can keep doing it as many times as you want to bring in some instant cash, almost instant cash, one of the quickest ways. So do check that out. I've only got 5 spots, and I'd love to work with you on it, and it's all explained in this video, how it works and so on. And we'll be able to do that together. What I also wanted to do in this video is tell you about that I've just told you, and also tell you what you need to have in place to make sure that your site actually sells on Flippa. So I'll just run through it. I won't spend ages on it, but you'll see here when we go through the stuff, you'll actually see that a lot of if you tried selling on Flippa and unsuccessfully, you're probably missing one of these things, okay? So first thing, can you sell a site on Flippa that's not making any money with Amazon? Yes, you can. But how do you sell that at a price that's decent rather than like a $20 sale or anything like that? Main things. Number one, the niche needs to be picked in a certain way. You need to make sure that you have a good niche. I know that's fairly obvious, but there's a way that I actually pick the niche that almost guarantees that the site will sell. It's not going to Amazon and looking at the best sellers particularly. It's reverse engineering niches that have sold well, okay? And there's a way to actually look for them and work out whether your site will do well. So that's how we pick your niche for the site, and you need to do that properly. It's easier to go for a niche that's already sold on Flippa for a lot of money. Even when it hasn't made any sales, there's a way of looking that up, and then if you do a site, you've got far better chance, okay? So that's the first thing, the niche. The second thing, biggest thing here, the content. You need to have enough content on the site, and it needs to be a real site. Okay, so maybe if you've tried selling on Flippa with a push button site, or article spinners or anything like that, really cool, really easy, because you can get a site up and out there really quick, but it's not going to sell for any money because it's too easy to replicate. And the people that buy sites from Flippa are, number one, absolute newbies that want to start. Okay, so there's quite a lot of them. But the main people that spend the good money on sites are people that know what they're doing. They know SEO, they know how the site's set up, they're thinking in their minds, okay, yeah, I can add to this and I can build it up and it's already established. They're the people you're targeting, and they're not buying article spun sites. So if your site is set up and it's got really poor articles on it and it's just a push button scrape site, it's never going to work. Okay, so that's a big part of it. With this service that I'm doing for you, you get a 20-page site with real content on it. I can't stress that enough. It's one of the biggest things. The third thing is SEO. Okay, so you need to have the site SEO'd correctly. The reason being is, even if you're going to go and sell the site straight away on Flippa and you'll think, well, I don't need to rank, I'm selling the site on Flippa, that will sell the site because people need to see that you've set it up correctly. And it will bring me to the fourth thing. You need to have the SEO and the interlinking. You need to know how to do that properly, because the people that spend the money on the sites will be SEO people. Okay, as long as we're talking about SEO driven sites, they're looking for good SEO. They're not looking to go through and have to do that all themselves when you're selling a site, because there's no value there. Part of the value is the great content and the fact that it's SEO'd. The reason I've got this listing up, I'll just show you one here. This is an established Amazon affiliate site. It's currently selling for $555 and it's got 4 hours left, and it's a very new site. I just wanted to show an example of that. This is the sort of thing we do, but we actually sell the site for more money. Okay, and I'll tell you why that is. So what we've covered is content, and SEO needs to be really on point. Okay, aesthetics of the site does make a difference. A banner, a nice banner, a nice header for the site, very easy to do, but it's well worth doing that and putting on the site. Here's another big staple. So content, SEO, banner. The fourth one is rankings. Okay, now I'm not on about rankings and sales to be able to sell the site, but you need to have the site in Google Analytics. Okay, set up on Google Analytics. And another area you need to have the site is some form of result in the search console. I'll just show you what I mean. Okay, so here's some stats here. This is just that example site, the work site, radio site, and the reason I'm showing you is this. Even though you're going to have a site with content and set up on Google Analytics, and even though you're flipping it, you need to have some form of result in the search console, because when you're going to sell it, you want to be able to showcase, maybe not sales. I mean, the chances are you make a few sales anyway, which you can show because it's a newer site, but you need to show that it's set up properly. So you've got Google Analytics on it, you've got Search Console on it, and it's started to get picked up. That's one of the biggest things that people will buy, is that the SEO people or even newbies will go, oh, okay, that site is beginning to rank. It's beginning to get picked up on Google. It's got some keywords showing up in the search console. The best thing is that you don't need rip-roaring rankings. Of course, it would be nice and it helps, but you can sell a site quite quickly. You don't need really great rankings, but you need to be able to show these things: the site, the content, the SEO, at Google Analytics, and the search console is a big part of it. So you can actually say, look, this site's set up, it's beginning to get picked up, I haven't got time to work on it, so I'm selling it on. But this is perfect for you if you want a head start and a site that you can then add to get ranked and build the site up. Okay, so that increases your chance of selling. One of the biggest things that you see if people go and sell a new site is they've just got a new site, quickly thrown together, they put it on there, and there's nothing standing out. If you can already show that you're getting picked up on the search console, Google Analytics, and you know what you're doing in terms of SEO and content, that will really work. Okay, fifth thing that's really important that a lot of people miss: the listing itself. Okay, you're selling a site. Most people don't sell on the listing. What they do is they just list it and say, this is a site with this many pages, it's set up, it's ready to go, happy bidding. Okay, you don't want to do that. You want to use this chance for everyone that sees your listing to actually sell. I don't mean lie, and I don't mean make the site into something it's not, but you really want to spend the time to showcase the site, explain why it would be a good buy, explain the niche as well. Remember, we talked about the niche being a really good one, so you can really push the fact that the niche is sold well before it's in a niche, it's got this many searches, and really push the really spend time on the listing. Now when we do this together, I'll actually do the listing for you, so you don't have to worry about it, but you'll see that I'm really gonna be selling on there. So again, you're not lying and saying this site's brilliant and so on. You're saying it's a new site, but you're spending the time to really show people around everything that they need to know. Another thing that really helps with your listing is a YouTube video where you can showcase the site and show around and show why it's set up the way it is. And another big thing that you can do on your listings is bonuses. Okay, bonuses help them with the transfer, maybe some more keywords. What I'll be doing for your listing, if you decide to work with me, is actually giving them some of my courses. So actually we can offer that as bonuses, and it all increases the price that you can get for your site. And then thinking further ahead, you rinse and repeat. You can do it again and again and again. And I'm so positive that that will work, that I'm guaranteeing that you will make at least $150 to $200 more than what you pay for the service. So it's a guaranteed $150, $200 at least. That's just a conservative guarantee. I think you'll make far more. So that's how you do it. If you've tried to sell a new site before and it hasn't worked, chances are one of those things was off kilter. Maybe it wasn't showing up in Search Console. Maybe the content wasn't great. Maybe the content was good but there wasn't any SEO in it. Maybe all of the points were good but the listing didn't really sell the site, didn't really do any YouTube videos, didn't offer any bonuses, and didn't really make it so people, when they see your listing, go, yeah, this is a brilliant site, it looks brilliant, and they've spent a lot of time on it and they've shown me all round, I've got no questions. And then of course managing the listing and transferring the site, I'm helping you with that as well, so I'm handling all the transfer. So I hope that video helps with the main things that will allow you to flip a site quickly. If you want to work together and do this together, what I've just outlaid and all those points, check out the video here, grab your spot here with a guarantee of $150 to $200 more that you will make than what you pay, so we can get going on it. And yeah, I'd love to work with you. It's one of the best things that you can do right now with all this strangeness and this virus going around. If you need instant money, you're not going to make it much quicker than actually doing this. And the beauty is, I'm not saying to you that you should just flip sites, okay? I think you should keep them. But if you need some extra money quickly, it's one of the quickest ways to get going. So I'd love to work with you. Check it out below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers, guys.